of the Euskaltel Youth Award, I think he's saying.
Okay. Thank you.
Go on. Yes.
I don't know what
You can say whatever you like.
Okay, thank you very much. I'm very happy. I speak in English, but I'm not English or American, so it's stupid, but I speak English, okay.
No problem. Do it. No problem.
It's a great pleasure, and especially, as I said, it's to receive an audience award is very touching and very moving for me, because as I said, when we were looking for the money to make this movie, the financiers always say to me, audience don't go to see silent movie, they don't like silent movie, they don't like a black and white movie. And actually, I mean, this is not a proof, but this is a real encouragement not to listen to this guy and to do what we want to do. And I think this is our responsibility to follow our wishes and to do what we want to do. So thank you very much. I'm very happy.
We have with us the winner of the Kutcher New Directors Award, Jan Sabel.
You can see I'm very happy. This is my first film. This is the first film feature award, so what more can you get? What can I say? I mean, do you have any questions? I mean, this is just over there. The stage is so huge and everything is overwhelming. So I just arrived here. I don't know what.
Just say whatever you like.
I can say that we were in the wilderness with 4 people, 1 sound recordist, 1 cameraman, 1 actor, and myself. And for a fiction film, that is a very small team. And we were there 3 months, and the adventure we had, I think, changed our lives, at least mine. And the adventure was not only an adventure, but also a film that, received this award tonight. And The River Used to Be a Man for me is a statement that is maybe something that helps to understand the world by its paradoxes, I guess. So I give this, and I hope this award helps me to get this film screened, and for people to see this and to enjoy a trip into a very remote and wilderness area in Africa. Thank you.
Bien, y a continuación vamos a...
Now we will have with us the winner, Horizontes, Pablo Giorgelli, for the film Las Acacias.
Pablo Giorgelli.
Un viejo dicho ese. Por favor. Aquí cuando estoy un poco nervioso, por eso estoy tarde, atrás de la cámara, son muchos. Hey, how are you? ¿Puedes atrás, por favor?
Sí.
Gracias,
Bien.
muchas gracias.
Si quieres, por favor.
Bueno, muchas gracias.
Thank you very much. The truth, it's a very important prize for us. Help us to premiere the film and project the film, screen the film. Small films like us, it's not easy to make it to the cinema theaters. So it was one of our great wishes. Festivals are very good for this, but it's complete. I think the cycle will be completed when it makes it to the film theaters. This is a prize for the distribution. Let's hope distribution can help you. So therefore, I'm very, very happy and I'm very, very thankful.
Gracias.
Thank you.
Por acá, por favor. Por acá. Bien, y a continuación...
And now, let's have... Remember, this is the award for the best script. The jury prize for best screenplay, Hirokazu Koreeda, for the film Kiseki, I Wish.
Sí, sí. Sí.はい。ありがとうございます。よくしゃべる。ああ、なんかしゃべるのか。
なんか言ってください。
ああ、脚本賞は嬉しいです、正直。ただ全部僕が書いてないんで、多分このぐらいは子供たちが書いてると思います。
I'm very happy to receive the award, but the truth, I didn't write all the scripts, so perhaps this part of the award it should be dedicated to the children who acted in the film. We can accept a couple of questions if they're quick question and concrete. Does anyone would like to ask a question? Be very quick if you'd be so specific. No questions? Okay, thank you very much.
jurado a la mejor.
To the best photography, cinematography, Ulf Brantas with us.
Sorry. Never happen again.
You can say what you like. You can say what you like.
Yesterday somebody called me and said, yeah, are you willing to go to San Sebastian? And I said, why? And they said, we will sincerely want you to be present at the ceremony. And I just thought, being rational, that they might, why isn't there anybody that's closer? Because I was up in Stockholm, which is up in Scandinavia and it's quite far away. And they insisted, and I was really deeply honored by having people working so hard to get me to come to San Sebastian, and I'm really honored to receiving this award on behalf of the crew and the cast of this of Happy End, the movie. This is a happier end for me than it is for the actors. Thank you.
Thank you. Antonis Kafetsopoulos, Concha de Plata al mejor actor.
Antonis Kafilopoulos, a silver show for the best actor.
I was getting ready to make a speech.
Hello. You in the back? Where?
You can say what you like. Yes.
Hello. I'd be happy to answer a question or two if you have. All I have to say is something that I forgot to say inside, is that I'm very near my 60th birthday, and I made 2 films with director Philippos Tsitos, and in the previous one I took the first prize in Locarno Festival, in this one in Donostia San Sebastian. So obviously this makes me a better person and a better actor. Thank you.
There is a question over there. Yes.
Just a short question. How long did it take you to learn to fall from a bench so elegantly?
The difficult part is the preparation to do it in a manner that seems really like falling apart. It's not actually the split moment that you fall. To be honest, I had some protection.
Okay, any more questions, please? ¿Alguna pregunta más? De acuerdo, thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Filipos Tsitos Silver Shell for Best Director.
Okay, you can say whatever you like. Yeah. Que se vea.
Okay. As I told before on the stage, this film was made with no financial assistance from anywhere. All the crew and the actors worked for free as a co-producers, and I know at least, personally, I know at least 3 films who had been made in Greece this way this year, and I'm sure there are more. And this is the way we're going to make films from now on, I suppose. Don't misunderstand me. It hasn't nothing to do with the crisis. Before the crisis, we used to do films with, let's say, a little money. Now we're going to do films with no money. Thank you.
Tenemos con nosotros
The Silver Shield for the Best Actress, Maria León. The actress is saying, I don't want to cry again.
Tienes aquí el micrófono a tu disposición.
Well, what? I don't know how this works too well. Did you expect this award, a prize? Well, we're very happy for this very deserved prize, those eyes that make you cry so well in cinema as well as in reality. So therefore, we'd like to know, how was it? How did you live? How have you lived through these last few days? Since you saw that perhaps the snowball was growing and growing and getting larger, how do you feel now? How many times did you rehearse the speech before the mirror? To see sincere, not at all, because I preferred to not think about it at all, live the moment as it arose. I didn't want to read or see anything. I just wanted to enjoy the festival with my partner, and it's a dream to come to the San Sebastian Film Festival. It's a prize for any actress. I didn't want to think about this because I think the most beautiful thing is to feel surprised. And I tried it, and the fact is I'm very surprised because I won the Silver Seashell. Yes, there's another question. Hi, Maria. Congratulations. I just want to ask you, they said from love to hate, there's one step, and there's a step from here to where you've just gone, from being unknown to being known. And I would like to know whether you can say that everything starts today for you. Well, I don't know, tell you the truth. You've got to maintain and hold things. I think what starts today, this brings about an enormous responsibility, and when you work now, I will have to make the triple effort in order to do things well. I don't know what's starting today, but it is starting, yes. I don't know. I want to think and believe that what I've got to do is to work more and hard, and that'll be sufficient. Gee, it's hot. You're a natural actress, or you're a school, or a method, or you're a star. What are you? Oh, that's a complicated question. For me, I had a great time playing this role. When I was a child and I was thinking I was going to play an actress and I'd be very happy. So imagine how happy I am receiving this prize. I don't know. Obviously, I studied at the academy, but this is like a game for me, acting, and a marvelous game of life. And I think and I hope I'll never stop making it until I'm a very old lady.
Bien, una pregunta más.
One more question, and we'll let Maria Leon enjoy her prize. The last edition of the San Sebastian Film Festival, you came nominated to the Novel Talent Revelation Actress. Now you've won the Silver Shell as an actress. How has your life changed in this year so quickly? And what do you feel? Jesus, that's what I'm trying to say. Well, these things I don't think that it's changed my life. I think I'm very fortunate. I enjoy myself every day of the year, and I get up and I say to myself, gee, you're a lucky girl. And that's the only thing I can think about. Last year I was fortunate enough to come here, and I felt very ashamed because and I don't know why, but this year I've had the good fortune of finding Benito Zambrano, having him close, to find him, learning from him and learning from my colleagues, all of them, every one of them is very marvelous. And what can I say? What I don't want to do is stop. I don't know where we're going to go. Thank you very much. Congratulations. Thank you, guys. Big kiss. The Golden Shell this year for the best film We have Isaki La Cuesta with us.
Y el equipo de la película.
And the team and crew of the film. Well, producers and actors.
Aquí izquierda. Adentro, por favor. Aquí un momento. Señores. Todos aquí, ahí. Muy bien. A la derecha todos. Por aquí, por favor. Vamos, por favor.
Bien, Isaki La Cuesta, director de Los Pasos Dobles, Concha de Oro.
The Golden Seal, the director of this film, Isaki La Cuesta, is going to give you say a few words, and then you can ask questions. Well, here we are. We're very happy with our film, the double steps, and I hope that this film can be seen by more people. You know, it's a small film, and it had a small budget, and these types of films, they don't have the capacity to promote, and these types of festivals are marvelous for us. On my behalf, that's all I would like to say. I just wanted to say that this week we had a great time. A few years I was taking photos and asking questions, so therefore I'm at your hands. I'm in your hands if you want to ask a question. Hi, I'm at the back here. Congratulations for the golden shell, which was expected perhaps, and your word about the critics is a bit of bitterness. Is that correct? No, not bitterness. I can assure you we're so happy now. There's no bitterness at all. Aren't you concerned that your film wasn't understood? No, it'll be understood. I've been coming to the film festival many years, and I know the context of a festival is not the most suitable to see films and digest them. Everything goes very quickly. You see one film, you see another film, then you drink a bottle of wine. No, and then you've got to write straight away. You leave the film, and then you've got to write your critique about the film or review on the film. No, I'm sure it'll be understood. We're very, very happy. Any further questions?
Sí.
Yes, at the back. Isaki, congratulations. 2 questions. Ba Negra got 9 Goyas, and a Catalonian director won 9 Goyas. Is this something that had to do with Catalonian films? No. El Cuiterno de Pirano, it was premiered in filming, and I think in a couple of weeks we can ask the producer or other those who are the distributors in Madrid. It can be seen in a double session. Pasos Dobles and the other film, the documentary coinciding with the film, that the film was done. And apart from the first question, that of Catalonian cinema, apart from filming, is that the way directors should start to work to use new strategies for distribution and for the market? Yes, I don't want to give in to anything. I think the films are best seen in cinema theaters, and other films are best seen. I've done shorts that can be seen on TV, on video, and they've been seen in other cinemas and a bigger screen in those games, which was foreseen. So therefore, if it's seen on TV, it's great. If it's seen in a cinema, it's great. Theater, it's great. It's a curious transition period now. We use a lot of different formats to make films. So therefore, the situation now is to not take full advantage of all different types of formats, because it's quite complicated in itself. Catalonian cinema is quite curious, because the truth is, I'm not too sure whether to say, well, I don't believe in countries too much. It is true that in Barcelona and Catalonia, what we have, it's an industry which is slightly different, because it doesn't have perhaps the means of other places, and we've had to find other paths in order to to make movies. Not only Catalan, but Spanish cinema is going through a very interesting moment as regards to its richness and amplitude. I want films of all types. Being an audience, I want comedies, terror films, horror films, commercial films that only my wife will watch, for example. I don't know. And Spanish cinema, this is what's happening. There are all types of cinema. I think it's very difficult. I say I don't like Spanish cinema and put it in one sack. No. In Spanish cinema, there's a bit of everything. People that don't feel that they're Spanish as well. I think it's all well and good. I think it's something that we should work upon before we make it all fall to pieces. What I miss in Spanish cinema is a bit more tradition, that is to say, of taking advantage of the people that have done things before us. For example, my students have no idea. Well, they know a Thai, Cambodian, or a director from Philippines, but they don't know who is Carlos Saura or what Jaime Chavarri did, all these Spanish directors, or Camus, for example. So therefore in France, they have took advantage of the previous directors. It seems that we want to knock out the previous Spanish directors and start from zero. If we took full advantage of our masters in cinema, I think this is starting now. I'm Latin American. I'm acquainted because you see those characters like a visionary. That is to say, you talk about the desert and the shamans. So therefore, have you been with the shamans? Well, no. We were with the Mali shamans, but I've never taken peyote or any of these things. But my mental health, it's not very convenient for me to take these things for my mental health, because I'm sure I'd have a really bad trip. I don't know where he is now, but she would, but she'd have a good time, but not me. No. One more question, please. Hi. My curiosity is that after the press conference of the double steps, have you talked of whether it's a custom type film? Well, I was quite curious because I started to answer the question and we didn't have the possibility to finish the answer because our friend left. The guy who said it was a regular type film. Well, I don't think it is at all, justly because it doesn't correspond to the reality of the life of Mali. And if it does, it's an imaginary type of life. If it were that sort of film, like Chartreuse said, that documentary ethnography and anthropological, that has nothing to do with this, reflects something inside. So therefore, he finds it, and I love these press conferences, and to talk about Chartreuse, it's great to be able to talk about Chartreuse, for example. He said that we could ask what were the dreams of people and make imaginary cinema, and that's how we can portray the people of a country. I don't think it's a portrait of Mali or the characters. Just like when there was a Japanese distributor said, Makiko, his character doesn't correspond to a Japanese character. He's not a prototype or stereotype. Amos, Saul, and they portray themselves. Everyone can make their own definition of what my film is all about. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, and enjoy. See you next year. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.